I'm Jorge Pleite. I'm a teacher, professor at the Carlos III University in Madrid, and we are presenting here a work related with the subject music and technology, which I teach. And we have here a couple of students of mine of the subject. They have developed a project for the subject, and after that, all the students have the opportunity of proposing to publishing their work in the YouTube channel, the official YouTube channel of this subject, and they wanted to do it. Actually, they have an incredible project, a very good project. We are going to talk about it in a minute. And so this is it. How are you doing, Deray and Paolo?
Hi, all good. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you here again. I would like you to present yourself, just your name, which is your degree in which you are studying, and which your just a brief presentation of you,
By the way,
and also the background that you have in music as
ladies
well.
first.
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Deray. I'm a student from the second year of the double degree of journalism and media studies. And I chose this subject because I've always liked music, but I haven't played an instrument. So I think this was a really challenging opportunity for me. And I've only played the ukulele some years before, but nothing special. So I find it difficult at the beginning to get to know everything we did on the lessons. But I think I managed to go through it very well.
Okay, very good. Let me ask you something. You are the singers in the song that we are going to sing to listen. You both are the singers there. Is that right? Okay, very good. By the way, being a singer or being a musician is not required. I mean, if you are singer or musician or whatever, is good in the subject, but you're not required to be one of those. Okay. In this case, they record their own voices, which is perfect for the subject. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Paulo.
Hi, I'm Paolo. I'm a student from the University of Milan. I'm studying communication and business, and I was at Carlos III for an exchange for 5 months. And I started making beats when I was 19 on my sister's computer. Now I'm 22, so it's been some years for now. And I started with the garage band playing around. I had never played an instrument. I only played guitar for 1 year, but I didn't even learn the chords. And after I discovered my beats, I dived in the world of YouTube and making beats. So I started learning more and more. And I always did them for fun. I never saw them as a job. It always has been something light on the side. And when I came here to study with at Carlos III, I saw this course, and I definitely thought that it was something that was going to be good for me, because I wanted to learn more about the mixing and the mastering and processes that I didn't master fully. And I think it's really helped, because I learned so many things that helped me with this project and will help me in the future.
Okay, this is great. Actually, I remember that at the beginning of the course, you contacted me about, hey, I'm out of the enrollment process for some reason, and at the end, you could manage to enroll in the subject.
Yeah,
And
I discovered that this course when it was already fully booked. So I asked you if I didn't give up. I asked you if it was possible to uh, make space for one more person. Since it was an online course, I thought that the physical problem wouldn't be there. And you told me that there wasn't a lot that you could personally do. So I just waited every day. I stalked the page, and one day I saw that there was a free space, and I just jumped in, and I never regretted it. So
okay, this is good. I want to take the advantage of this comment to say that I'm just out of the all the administrative process of the university enrollment, and so they have some numbers, they have some spots, and I'm not the person who decide who is in, who is out. I mean, there are rules in at the university, and the administrative staff at the university decides about all of this. So this is out of my range. This is one point, and the second point point is normally spots left are not very common, so it's good to book them in advance because normally they're, I mean, it's overbooked. And at the same time, I want to say that if you really like this topic, just go for it. And if you feel that this is something that just you do because you have to do something and you choose this one, I would suggest, if this is your case, not to choose this subject because there are many other people that are really, really, really interested in that. So, I mean, it's a pity if people like Paolo if he would be at the end of the day out of the subject. It would be really a pity for Paolo and Deray and other people, other students, because they are very, very fond on this topic. So they are going to take the advantage of this subject. Okay, that being said, I want to go to your work. Okay, so now the thing I want you to say here is that imagine that you hired me in order to try to improve or to arrange things in your production. What would you ask to me to do? What do you think is left? Or maybe you think that there is nothing left. Okay, I don't know. Yes, I'm very interested in your point of view.
I want to help Deray answer this question, because when we recorded the song, I told her one thing that would have helped record it correctly, but we didn't do it in the end because it was a bit too much. I mean, we were like, let's record it in one way. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. So I haven't sing in my life, but well, I sing in the shower, I sing in the car. But when Paolo told me, okay, we're gonna sing, I said, okay, but I'm really embarrassed of doing this. And then he told me that whenever he records something with his friends, he does it with a blanket on the people. And I was like, no way, no way. But probably it would have been sound better. I don't know. Yeah, probably. But I wasn't gonna do it.
That's when you don't have the right equipment to soundproof your room. That's what I do. I just put a blanket on top, but it was already uncomfortable to do it in front of each other. So I guess it was better like this. We had a better result, but poorer quality. And I want to say that Deray, she didn't need a lot of takes. She did it in like 3-4 takes, the whole song. I did it in 2 weeks by myself without her because I was more embarrassed than her. So this I just wanted to say. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is good. So the recording process, this is very interesting. The wardrobe, the closet is also a good place to do it. Yes, the same thing. When you record it like that, what you are searching is just removing all the reverb. There is no, I mean, the voice, the original, is very, very dry. And this is very interesting when recording. Why? Because adding some natural reverb and a good reverb is very easy after improv. This is one of the easiest things to do. So having the dry sound and then adding the reverb apart, this is very convenient, and the result is normally very good. Okay, apart from the recording,
also just as regarding the recording, we did not have a pop filter, so I'm sure that the P's and the some consonants were definitely disturbing some frequencies. And also with the compression of some instruments, I only use the compression that was talked in Logic, so I'm sure they could have been reinforced, and the frequencies of some instruments, because I have not studied music theory as much as Jorge, so I'm sure that he knows how to reinforce some instruments with stronger. In the final version of the song, I mean, in the original final version of the song, there was a saxophone in the background, but I'm sure that it was very, very deeply buried in the mix. So I'm sure now it's gonna be coming out. And yeah, maybe also the spatial arrangement that was good, but I'm sure it did not have a great logic, so it could have been reinforced. Yeah, but that's personal taste.
Yeah,
So I
yeah, yeah.
guess.
Very good. Yeah. This is very very. I mean, you have mentioned the magic word, which is personal, because at the end of the day, we producing is making decisions from what you have in your ears, and you compare what, at least in my case, I compare what is coming to my ears, I compare that with the image that I have in my brain about the song. So actually, I can listen the song in my mind apart from listening physically the song. I'm not sure if that, it's like driving. So you move the steering wheel because you have the idea of the corner, and then you see where the car goes, and then you just correct the direction. I don't know if this makes sense.
Yes, yes.
So at the end is there is a personal thing here, and what I'm going to present to you is I understand that is something which is just a point of view, which is my point of view. This is just my point of view. This is not the whole truth, not at all. This is my, which is interesting, just knowing someone else's point of view.
Yeah, it's true. It's true because there are some things that are objectively like true in music, like what notes make up certain chords that you can't discuss that. But for example, even if you go on Spotify, there are different versions of the same song, maybe from the Beatles. You find a 1986 master, 2009 master, and to some people they might sound the same, but if you really pay close attention, they are not the same. There are slight differences. They have a slight different touch.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Absolutely. So this is why for me it's very interesting, very very interesting, working on your work and having some feedback from you as well about your impression about what you have just heard. Okay, so what I want to do now is just listening to your song. Okay, the original version of it. Okay. I have to say that the original project has 45 tracks. This is kind of professional. Having more than, let's say, I don't know, 20 or 15 is starting to be, let's say, that way, professional. Because amateur projects normally are lower than that, depending on how do you split all the instruments. But in this case, there were 45 different instruments here. So this is just a good point to know. Actually, you have a video. We are going to publish also the video on the YouTube channel, okay? If you want to do so, but you agree with that? Okay, this is great. I want you to focus here on just the sound. Okay, let's go ahead.
Te quise venganza pero fui cobarde. Dice me dijo que me traicionaste. Fruto prohibido paraíso a mi alcance. Dudas que hieren, respuestas al aire. 4000 vidas las que arrebataste. El amor con hielo me condeno al fuego. Soy mortal viviendo en un infierno eterno. Laberinto de besos que arden. Pudiste tenerme ahora y es tarde. Vente conmigo al Olimpo cerquita a bailar. No seremos dioses pero Cupido me resbala. When you stay close to me, I can feel my heart bleed. Bet you won't break the shield. If I fight a win, then under my skin. El amor con hielo me condeno al fuego. Soy mortal viviendo en un infierno eterno. Laberinto de besos que arden. Pudiste tenerme ahora y es tarde. Vente conmigo al Olimpo cerquita a bailar. No seremos dioses, pero Cupido me resbala.
To God. gods envy us. They envy us because we're mortal. Because any moment might be our last. Everything's more beautiful because we're doomed.
You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. Thought I was the one, but my love is done. Now I see you dancing with another one. Thought I was the one, but my love is gone. Now I see you living with another one. Visto che passa con me, uno più uno fa tre. Se conto il dolore che è in te, tu mi dirai ora niente di che. Io volevo tenerti a fianco, non volevo darti dolore. Gli dei che ci guardano dall'alto provano solo invidia nel cuore. L'Olimpo non è così lontano quanto lo sei tu adesso da me. Ti dico spesso solo e soltanto mi sento la metà senza metà di te. È come fossi in guerra con Ares. La mattina appare il sole e non sale, perché non c'è giorno senza di lei. E sono intrappolato nell'ala. Thought I was the one, but my love is done. Now I see you dancing with another one. Thought I was the one, but my love is gone. Now I see you living with another one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one.
All right, very good. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I felt about this production, and this impression is what led me to do all my work. Okay, so the first impression is that this is a very nice work, very nice project. Sounds are already very good, are great, and the structure of the song, all the set of tracks, leads to the idea of having here an advanced production. Okay, this is not a beginner production. This is an advanced production. So, and on the other hand, I found here that the genre is very well defined, which is for me was reggaeton. There's a part of reggaeton, and there is, for me, I understand that there is a drum and bass approach here. Okay, so drums here are very important, and I would say that bass are also very important, or I feel this production should have a very strong bass as well. And this is the first thing that I found here, that I wanted to enhance just a little bit the bass in order to give this bass, drums and bass contrast with the reggaeton part, which is, so I put all these things together. So the things that I found that I could improve just a little bit. In this case, we are not going to have very dramatic changes. This is the first thing, because the original production is already very good. But there are some little things that I think we can improve. First of all, is I found that the final result is too much compressed. The loudness is very good, is high, but the dynamics, sometimes I miss some little from the dynamics, because the final compression for me is too strong. It's just a little thing. I'm not saying that this is a big issue, okay? But I try to fix it a little bit. Just let's see if I got it. This is one thing. The other thing I found here is that we have 45 different sounds, but as Paolo said, not all of them are very present in the final mix. So I wanted to put to add the value of all the sounds, which are very good, to enhance the presence of all of them in the mixing. Another thing that I did is improving a little bit the presence of the bass as well, in order to give this touch of drums and bass thing. And yes, I found in some parts I found some even pitch problems. There are some parts in which the pitch for my ear is not just not very accurate. So particularly in the bridge between the two parts. Okay, in the bridge, I found that there are little parts in which the pitch wasn't really fixed, and so I tried to fix them a little bit. And this is the only part of the song that I changed some sounds in there. Not for, and this was made not for from the artistic point of view, which for me was, hey, this is the artist, so we need to improve what the artist did, but I'm not a part of the artistic part of the song. This is you see my point? But I wanted to fix it a little bit, so I did some little change. Let's see if it works or not. And finally, accordingly to the different sounds, trying to give presence of all the sounds in the song, when you mix all the different sounds, it's very important to put all the sounds in the right position in the space, in order to not crash one sound to the other. Giving some space, adding some interesting effects, little one in different sounds sometimes, things like that. It sounds that I did a lot, and behind of it, yeah, there is a lot of things which are done there, but the result of there is very subtle. It's subtle. It's not, this is a different song, not at all. I insist, the original song is already very good. Okay, so I just try to improve it a little bit. Okay, let's see what happens.
I gotta say, I agree. I don't want to say too much. I just want to say, with the pitch, it's perfectly possible that we left like a band. We did a pitch bend in the bridge, so it might be that you refer to, and with the compression as well, because compression for me, I never used it a lot in the mix.
Okay.
But here I felt like it needed to. It felt like a kid using sugar or salt, so I might have used too much while making the pizza or the cake. So yes.
You know what? This is very normal. This is very common when using compression, because compression is not an evident effect. It's not evident. It happens to me. I mean, it happens to me as well, that at the end of the day, I apply, because I did, when you do not only the mixing, but a little bit of mastering at the end, you compress it in order to all these things. And then when you listen again the final result, you say, hey, too much compression. I mean, it happens all the time. It's normal. Okay, so I want you to listen to the result. Okay, and let's see if all these things give a good result or not. We will discuss after that. But first, let's listen to the track. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's go for it.
Quise venganza pero fui cobarde. Dice, me dijo que me traicionaste. Fruto prohibido, paraíso a mi alcance. Dudas que hieren tres gritos al aire. 4000 vidas las que arrebataste. De amor con hielo me condeno al fuego. Soy mortal y viendo un infierno eterno. Laberinto de besos que arden. Pudiste tenerme, ahora ya es tarde. Vente conmigo al Olimpo cerquita a bailar. No seremos dioses pero Cupido me resbala. When you stay close to me, I can el cielo me condenó al fuego. Soy mortal viviendo en un infierno eterno. Laberinto de besos que arden. Pudiste tenerme, ahora ya es tarde. Vente conmigo al Olimpo cerquita a bailar. No seré un dios, pero Cupido made us fly.
The gods envy us. They envy us because we're mortal. Because any moment might be our last. Everything's more beautiful because we're doomed.
You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. Thought I was the one, all my love is done. Now I see you dancing with another one. Thought I was the one, all my love is done. Now I see you living with another one. Visto che passa con me, uno più uno fa tre. Se conto il dolore che è in te, tu mi dirai ora niente di che. Io volevo tenerti a fianco, non volevo darti dolore. Gli dei che ci guardano dall'alto provano solo invidia nel cuore. L'Olimpo non è così lontano quanto lo sei tu adesso da me. Mi dico spesso solo e soltanto mi sento la metà senza metà di te. È come fossi in guerra con Ares. La mattina appare il sole e non sale, perché non c'è giorno senza di lei. E sono intrappolato nell'aria. Thought I was the one, all my love is done. Now I see you dancing with another one. Thought I was the one, all my love is done. Now I see you living with another one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. You thought I was the one, I'm not the one. I'm not the one, I'm not the one.
It's incredible, Jorge. I really liked it.
Wow, okay. Paolo, you're muted.
Yeah. Really, really good. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think? Let me.
Vai, Deray, vai.
Well, I especially liked the part when you made like a kind of echo with my voice.
Right.
It was really amazing. I think it gives like the more vibe, and I don't know, like the stereo effect is more powerful. So I really liked it.
Yeah. I like the finishing touches too. I think the drums were way more present, and the bass as well. The mix of the shakers was really good. They were way more present. As you said, the drums needed to be way more in your face, and they were. The voice as well. The voice was enhanced, and there was echo too. With the raised voice, I heard the voice move. You know, in the mix, the voice was moving instead of being still, which gave a really good effect. The only thing that I didn't understand was the rearrangement, because some things were rearranged, like the attack of how the structure was a little bit changed, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to have the same exact structure, but some places I think you shortened it, or you saved time, maybe during the bridge or when I attacked on the other hook. I think that would be the only thing that I would change. I like the rearrangement in the original way, but the mix and also the vocal mix was amazing. That for me.
Very good. Yeah, actually, I changed, as I told you, the bridge, to fix this, because my target there was doing something that were sounds better from the pitch point of view. Probably from the artistic point of view, I mean, this part we should, I mean, in the real world we should work on that. So I would suggest, hey Paolo, let's work on that because we need to arrange this part. And yeah, this is the I mean, I did it like that because just thinking of the pitch, but I changed. I mean, the length of the whole song is the same because I was thinking of the video as well, including the song of the video. But in this part, I move the speaking of this man in the telephone. I move it a little bit in order to do the bridge, because actually there are two parts in the song. I think the problem comes from the fact that the first part is in A major, and the second part is in F sharp, I think. So you did the bridge in order to link from one to the other, and when there are some tracks that are overlapped, and this is what to my ears is what it makes this out of pitch thing. So this overlap thing is that actually there is a silence in the middle. I mean, my version, there's a silence in the middle in order to put one part of the song in one pitch and then the other song of the other pitch. But from the artistic point of view, I think we should work on that bridge in order to give more meaning from the artistic point of view. Yeah.
Good, agree.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So okay, you're happy. Apart from that, you're happy with the result, and
very. I was really impressed because it's like some very professional work, actually, very professional.
Okay, very good.
Especially with the vocal mix and the whole moving stereo effect. Really good. Really appreciate it a lot.
Very good. From the vocals, it's very important that the main character of the vocals is just in your face. It depends on the song. But there is a part. There are some vocals in which you have to understand because it's like talking to you face to face. But there are other parts of the vocals that are just creating the surrounding, and then this is a different treatment. This is my approach. It depends on for me it depends on the song as well. Okay, and for me it's very important as well when I do things like that. It's not only that okay, this is great, this is okay, this is nice, a good touch, but particularly you, because you are also the singers, that you feel represented in the song. It's not, this sounds good, but you feel represented in the song. Hey, this is me, and I want to be this person who is singing. This is my target as well.
Sure. No, I think I felt represented in this song. Maybe I have to listen it some more times, because the first impression is always not the most truthful, but I like the first one, so I think I'm gonna listen it a couple more times, but I did that, and I think Deray too.
Very good.
Yeah, it's the same for me because as I really sing bad, and the work followed you with autotune and all those effects was great, but the thing you've done here, Jorge, is amazing.
Okay, this is good. Just I want to, and okay, let me ask you a question, Deray. Imagine that you're listening to this song. You're in a club, having a cup, a drink or whatever, and you're listening to this song, and you're listening to that girl in the song. What would you think about this girl? Does she sing good or bad or what? Is she a good singer or a bad singer, or what would you think about her?
Well, as I really like the song and the lyrics, I would probably think that she sings well, but because of all the effects and all those things. But as I know, and it's me, the one in singing, right. I'm very critical about myself. Okay. So.
Okay, on my side, as a producer, on my side with my ears, I would encourage you to keep going with that because your voice is incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thanks a lot.
It's just
We
a ma-
also do have another song that we are going to record, which is even better than this one. And Deray, she killed it on the phone with the audio vocals. So I don't even want to know what's gonna be with a good microphone. It's gonna be we're gonna release it for real. This one, yeah.
Okay, I can wait to listen to it. So if you share it, and if you want me to give a listen to it, just
Sure.
let me know. And okay. But did I again? You can do it. I mean, this is your voice. If you liked, I mean, there is no excuse here. Yes, because the effects. Yes, because the production. Yes, because of your voice. I mean, if you put a dog here, just barking, I mean, we are not going to get that result. You know what I mean? This is your voice. With help, yes, but this is the normal thing. I mean, adding some technical support is the normal thing. So we add some technical support here, and the result is there because the original voice is good. Okay. Again, I don't want to. This is not for flattening you, but because you have an opportunity of doing something that it seems that you like it to do and you do it well. So if this is the case, I encourage you, really, truly, to go ahead. Maybe if you want to learn to sing, you already sing very well. But always, we all are always learning. So this is our key part. So okay, this is it. Okay, this is just up to you.
Can I add one last thing?
Yes, please.
Sai cantare.
Non so cantare.
Che sai cantare?
but
Te lo stiamo
no.
dicendo tutti.
Stai zitto. No, non so cantare. No, ma well, I wanted to say that Paolo is not only an amazing producer, but an amazing person, and it was really, really easy to work with him. And for my part, I really enjoyed it. And I think we had a connection with let's put this and then this. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity, for having met Paolo and having done this. So thanks a lot for everything.
Okay.
Yes, I want to say the same because when I heard about the group project, I was like, okay, this is an online class, so there's no one I can go to speak personally, and I started trying to contact people from the class. Not a lot of people answered. Some people already told me that they were in a group, but when the Ray answered, I knew I found a good person, like a reliable, good and heartwarming person, because she was like, oh yes, I'm already in a group, but for you I would do this. So I was like, how is that someone like that doesn't know me that would just want to help a stranger like this? So this already started a good connection. And then we like the whole beat making process was like me showing her how passionate I was about my stuff, and her just be like, yeah, go ahead, just keep going. So I was like, do you like this? Do you like this better? And we did it together. We blended both tastes. And I think this was just a great connection because we got the best out of each other. So this was also it. Yeah. And I gotta say, Deray is also not only a great singer, but also a great swimmer. She killed me in the university pool because she was like, oh, you want to go swim and do, I was like, sure, I know how to swim really well. And then she did 2 lengths and killed me, and I was like, okay then.
Okay, so
I guess yes.
Okay, so there is
find connections.
There is a story. There is a story behind of this project, which is great. And this is great. And this is on one hand, this is beyond the subject. I mean, this is personal issues, but at the same time, it's very related to the subject. My personal experience is I have a band as well. We play blues, rock, and everything. And this personal thing is very, very important because when you play all together, there is required a link, which is kind of magical. Or magic link, I don't know how to say, but you need this link in order to play all together. Absolutely. And in order to make the whole thing work.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, this is so very good, very good. Oh, okay. And just to we are about to finish, and I want you to give some tips to future students. I mean, you have all the experience of the subject, you have all the things. So imagine that some new students are listening to you, and they don't know anything about the subject. So different tips about pros and cons of the subject, or things that are good, take advantage of that, or be careful with that, or whatever you want to say. Yeah, imagine all the stuff that you would like to have listened just before doing the subject.
So I would probably say that first of all, don't be afraid of being yourself. Even if you don't know how to play an instrument, even if you don't know how to sing, in the end, you're gonna do incredible things and you're gonna meet incredible people. So yeah, that would be like take all the fear out and just let your mind go and yeah, go ahead.
Same. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to share your ideas. Don't be afraid to open yourself, especially because there's this group project which really requires a lot of co-working. And for the point of view of an exchange student, start early. As soon as you know that there's a work as a group project, group job to do, don't wait for other people to call on you. Be the one to open to others so they see how open and easily accessible you are as well. And don't look at this course as something that's going to be graded. Just look at it as something that you can learn from and take anything good from. Don't look at it as something that's from the university and just that, because it's not an exam like diritto, like derecho. It's not like this. No one is studying you and judging you all the time. At the end, the biggest critic of ourselves is ourselves. So just be free and have fun. That's the key.
Very good tips. Very good tips. I would just summarize them in first of all, just expand yourself in the subject. If you like music and all this stuff, expand yourself. And actually, the project, you can choose the project that you want to do. So it's free to you to use it. And the second tip is about be proactive. Be proactive in the subject. I mean, you need to work on that, on the subject, because this subject is for working on that. And don't wait to something happen. Just be proactive. Very good. So I think this is the end. This was a great interview, very useful, I think, for the students as well. Very interesting. And I want to thank you for being the students in the subject and for collaborating in this also project and in this video. So on my side, this is all, and thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you too. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for encouraging us all the time and for everything you've done for
Yes.
us.
Thanks
Very
for the
good.
support, and have some great vacations. And you did a great job. So now it's time to relax.